けそんなことしてねえさ。
Well, that sucks.
この3つはな、昔からバッチバチに睨み合ってんだ。
I don't know why or how, but my controller fell.
じゃあ明日にでも戦争が起こったって不思議はないんじゃ。
まあ冷戦状態だな。
冷戦？
何か少しでも摩擦が起こればいつ爆発してもおかしくねえ火薬庫みてえな状態ってことだ。
なるほど。
一番よ、いつ爆発するかもわかんねえ火薬庫に盗みに入る気になるか。
冗談じゃねえよ。
だろ。つまり冷戦状態である限り外部の組織は横浜に手を出さねえ。出したくたって出せね
一触即発だからこそ侵略者を防いできたってことだ。でももし火薬庫に火がついて横浜の内部で戦争が起きちまうことだってあるんじゃねえのか。
考えたくもねえな。あの3つの組織はそれぞれがマジで半端じゃねえ。それこそ核爆発くらいの衝撃が走るんじゃねえかな。
でも随分長いこと戦争もしてねえんだよな。だったらもうそんな気もさらさらねえだろう。意外とその偉人さんの幹部ってのも冷戦にかこつけてのんびり構えてるんじゃね。
それは違うな。3つのトップはそれぞれが最強を目指し合うことで冷戦が保たれてるってことを誰よりも知ってる。むしろ日々組織力を高めて成長を続けてるはずだ。
火薬庫のデカさは増すばかりか。
横浜の裏社会で生きるってのはそういうとこで生きる覚悟が必要ってことだ。
なるほど。十分気をつけろってか。
まあな。でも一番お前はラッキーだったんじゃねえか。
I mean,
なんでだよ。
yeah.
お前は近江に寝返った親分から撃たれた。そして誰に運ばれてきたかは知らねえがこの横浜に来た。でもここ横浜は関東で唯一近江の手垢がついてねえ場所だぞ。まあ少なくともここにいれば安全なんだからよ。そこはラッキーだろうよ。
でも俺は偉人帳でのんびり
You call it farting around. I call it planning.
さっさと出てけ。
Anyway, we gotta stop being homeless. That's the first thing we need to do.
当分無理だ。無茶すりゃまた倒れるだけだ。
口で言ってくれりゃわかるっての。はあ
We got some bloody money.
なんだそれ。やばい。覚醒一番。
え？万札だ。あいつ万札持ってるぞ。万札だ。
おい落ち着け。
俺昨日この辺で万札を落っことしたんだよな。
何言ってんだよ。これは一番のもんだ。
いや俺は万札なんて覚えがねえんだけど。ほら見ろ、やっぱ俺のだ。
You don't want that.
返してやれ。
いや久しぶりだなゆきちゃん。もう一生会えねえかと思ったぜ。今綺麗にしてやっからな。待ってろよ。なんだこれ。
どうした。
It's fake.
裏が真っ白。おもちゃの札じゃねえか。
いやちょっと待て。こいつはおもちゃじゃねえ。表はどう見たってモノコンの万札だ。それに透かしだって入ってる。
おもちゃで透かしは入れねえやな。じゃあ裏はねえけど一応本物か。
5000円分は使えるとか？
アホってことはつまりこれって
Counterfeit.
偽札。
Yep.
偽札？
お前どこでこれを手に入れたんだよ。
違う、これは俺のじゃねえ。
俺が落としたもんだって言ってたのは誰だ。
俺が万札だって持ってるはずねえだろ。持ってりゃとっくに使ってるよ。
分かってる。やめろ、二人とも。
お前のだろ。お前なんで子供持ってんだ。こんな厄介なもの持ち込みやがって。いい迷惑だ。
I don't know why I had it.
こいつをここに置いとくともっと厄介事持ち込むぞ。こいつは追い出すべきだ。
だから知らねえっての。偽札なんて全く覚えがねえよ。
嘘つき。じゃあこれはどっから出てきたんだよ。
待て。確かにこれは一番のポケットに入っていた。だがポケットには撃たれた。
I mean, this is true. He did get shot.
一番がもっと前から持ってたとしたら、万札にも銃弾の穴が開いてるはずだ。だがこいつは開いてねえ。
It's also covered in blood, but who knows if it's our own blood? Well, it probably is since it got put in the pocket. Still.
誰かが一番のポケットにこいつを入れたんだ。
誰が
So whoever put it there knew we weren't gonna die.
そんなの
Which is interesting.
まあここに運んできたやつなのかな。でもそれが誰なのかもわかんねえんだよな。
ああ、そもそもなんで俺がここに運ばれてきたのか。なんでそんな札があんのか。本当にわけがわからねえんだよ。嘘じゃねえよ。
とにかく俺たちは警察が絡むような揉め事はごめんだ。そんなもんさっさと捨ててもう騒ぎ起こすんじゃねえぞ。
騒ぎにしたのは誰だ。村長に報告するぞ。
南波さん、そりゃ勘弁して。
だよ、分かった。約束する。騒ぎや揉め事には気をつけるから。
They leave us alone now. Which is for the best.
やっぱ俺はここにいるべきじゃねえよ。
It is interesting though, because up until this point, we've played we've played Akiyama, we've played Saejima. People who were technically homeless, but also not. Like, Akiyama was not homeless when we played him. Saejima kind of was, but also, like, he had just broke out of prison. So there was a difference, you know? This is our first time actually playing a homeless person.
じゃあやろうぜ。
その当てがあんのか。そんないい仕事をし
I don't know anybody in Yokohama.
そうだ。ハローワークにでも行きゃなんかあんだろ。
あのな、簡単に言うんじゃね
みんな聞いてくれ。
えよ。何する気だ。
なあ、みんな。なんで
Oh, this is cringy.
一度でもハローくらい行ったか。言ってねえって顔だな。あんたたち体力はあるじゃねえか。
Not knowing
料理がうまいやつだって言う。なのになんで仕事を見つけようとしねえ。めんどくさがってんじゃねえよ。
not knowing the plights of the people he's around.
おいおい、トラブルと揉め事から逃げてこんなしょぼいぬるま湯みたいな暮らしを続けんのか。
But he will learn.
終えてえのかよ。俺はごめん。
He'll learn.
一緒にハロワに行って仕事にありつこうぜ。どうしても行かねってんなら。
And I knew this was going to be a long section.
みんな、それなりの理由があってここにいるってのは忘れたのか。
なあ、訳ありってことだろ。覚えてるよ。でも多少の訳があったってここに居続けるよりマシだろ。めんどくさがらなきゃ働けるところぐらいあるさ。前科持ちでも大丈夫だって。
He says these things without not knowing.
勝手に決めんじゃねえ。
But he's going to find out.
前科者も確かにいるさ。でもほんの数人だ。ほとんどのやつは罪人なんかじゃねえ。騙されて借金の保証人になっちまったやつ。家族のために頑張ったが期待に応えられず、その家族にも逃げられて途方に暮れちまったやつ。みんな心が折れて仕方なくここに流れ着いてきたんだ。お前、心が折れちまった人間の気持ちがわかんのか。 みんな家族や親兄弟もいて、捜索願いも出てる。待ってる人間がいるって分かってんだよ。そりゃそこに帰りてえさ。でも帰れねえよ。俺た気持ち引きずったまま帰れやしねえ。そんな奴らを無理やりハローワークに連れて行くだ。そんなことしたら一発で居所がバレて、またどこかをさまよわなきゃなんねんだぞ。働くのをめんどくさがってるだと。みんなまともな仕事をやりてえよ。でもそういう仕事に就きたくてもそれができねえ事情があるんだ。だから遠回りでもここで頑張ってんだよ。
すまね
てめえの価値観を押し付けんのはやめとけ。まあでもよ、例外もいるぜ。
え。
一番の言うように前科者でめんどくせえことから逃げてるだけのやつも一人いるな。
は。
俺だよ。
確か難波は元看護師だったよな。なんでホームレスに。
んな話はどうでもいいんだよ。お前の演説には一理あんのも確かだ。よし、思い立ったら吉日だ。
All right. So this is the mission I was talking about. The Nambas join the party. Once we do the Hello Work mission, and we have access to job changes, which I haven't explained yet, but don't worry about that. I also unlocked Essence of Mayhem. We got our first Essence. Battle tips. Namba's life on the street has strengthened his body against poison and catching a cold. So Namba is good against poison and cold. Anyway, we have this here, which is cool. And we have the item box. There's reinforced alloys in the item box, apparently. Oh, hey. So here's all of my DLC shit. I'm gonna grab it all now. We might as well. I can't use a lot of it yet, but getting it now is just nice. So there's a bunch of crafting materials and just items. It's gonna make me save. We're gonna save. We're just gonna get all this shit out of the way. So we have the Devil Rocker and the Matriarch. We have all these costumes on. We have access to these guys for something we'll get to later. Our side story. We have some job boost stuff. Most of these we won't be using yet. Some of it we will. Not the level booster for sure. That'll make sense once we fuck with it. Now we unlocked some items, some gear. Got some more items. More items. This is just a bunch. They could have put this all in one pack. They did not. I don't know why. They sell it all as one pack. New karaoke. Full songs of karaoke tracks sung by Casca and his friends for CDs is playable at Survive, which is where we do our karaoke. I'm going to try and skip over this quickly because there was things in there that you weren't meant to see yet. Also more CDs for Kiryu's greatest hits and Majima's greatest hits, and just classics. Like, we've got Today is a Diamond, Baki Mitai, Judgment. We've got Get to the Top, which ironically is a Majima classic, but you can only do that in Dead Souls. And not even in the game. It's like an extra. Then all these are turned on. So we have all these extra costumes. So that's cool. Anyway, what I wanted was these items right here. So What they do is increase my personality stats. Which getting these up a little bit early is helpful. And it helps me not need as much min-maxing later. Now these are all for jobs. So we're not going to use those yet. There's a reason for that. And then this is just a level booster. We have 5 of these. Using these early just isn't worth it. And you'll see that it's just standard RPG stuff. You need lower XP earlier on. Your party members want to chat sometimes. You can let them by pressing triangle when prompted. Listen until the end and the party's bond will grow stronger. But if you interrupt these conversations by opening menus or triggering a battle, not only will it force everyone to stop talking, but it's just plain rude. Luckily, should something like this happen, you can always go back to the spot where the chat began to give it another shot.
そういやよ。お前の背中、大層な入れ墨が入ってたじゃねえか。ありゃ竜か。
いや、あれは竜じゃねえ。
Dragonfish.
遊魚。
ああ、本当は竜を掘りたかったんだけどよ。
何見てやがる。
なんで
Shit.
竜を掘らなかったんだよ。
竜ってのはうちらの世界じゃ一流の極道の象徴みたいなもんなんだ。俺みたいなペーペーが軽々しく背負えるようなもんじゃねえんだよ。
You say that,
へ
but Kiryu did
え。
it.
いうもんなのか。まあでも竜魚ってのもなかなかかっこいいじゃねえか。
だろう？俺も気に入ってんだ。いつかすげえ男になってよ。この竜魚を竜以上に輝かせてやりてえって今はそう思ってんだ。
へえ。いい心意気じゃねえか。ほら、そのためにはひとまず職くらい見つけねえとな。
だよな。すまねえな、竜魚ちゃん。
And we finished it. I will try to listen to them. Doesn't mean we'll succeed, but I'm going to try and listen to them. In most cases, we're not going to get a lot from this, but like there is... I don't know where our sub-story shit is in the game, but there is sub-story shit, or sub-story shit, completion list stuff for... I think it's somewhere in here. It might be in the smartphone. I don't actually know where the completion list is, honestly. Think it might be here in Part-Time Hero. Dragon Card is another side story, but it's one I don't really care for. We'll do a little bit of it just to show it off. Oh, well. So we have Tag Team Essence. That's what our early essence is going to be. Later we'll get to ones that are good for just the player, like just one person, but that's pretty far into the jobs, and you can kind of see that. I think like if I go into I can. If I press triangle, I can see all the skills and all the stats I can earn. So skills, once they're unlocked, we can use some of them across jobs, but stats will stay for permanently. Doesn't matter what job we're using, to an extent. Not the stats we get from leveling up, but the stats we get from this tree. So, like right now, we've earned stats as we've leveled, like +1 here, +2 there. Those don't stay as we swap jobs, but these will. So if I get to level 10, I'll get an additional 5 attack that will just be on me, no matter what. And then we get our essence for this job at 28. But then at 28, once we've gotten that essence, everything after that, all the way up to 99, is just stat bonuses. So theoretically, if you want to farm all of the jobs that we have available in the game to 99, you can. And you will get the best stats possible for whatever you're planning to do. Well, I'm up here now. This is not what I planned to do, but this is where we're at. So, you know, whatever. Oh, well, I wasn't planning for this at all. Hello, gentlemen. They are weak to my physical attacks, so that's cool. I'm just gonna pigeon raid. I'm a little more liberal with Namba's mana. One, he's lower level right now, so that's nice. But two, and most importantly, there's trash in front of this building. I forgot about that. We'll get to that later. Namba is in the spellcasting jobs, and I'll show it off with this fight, I guess, because you'll be able to see it. The spellcasting jobs gain mana back on normal attacks. It's not a whole lot, but it adds up. So if Namba ever ends up in a point where I'm low on mana and we fight a fight like this where I know we're not going to take a lot of damage, I can abuse it to make sure we are sitting pretty. Hello, sir. Okay, well. Into hello work we go. After I check this, I get 100 yen. That's cool. There's a silver chest, silver safe here. So if I had silver keys, that would be something to do, because those don't give us anything special, but they do give us stuff.
一番お前何歳だ
42歳だ。ナンバーは
確か41かなどっちも望みは薄いな
年なんて関係ねえ。仕事ってのは熱意だ、熱意だろ。
熱意ね
やる気はあるっつってんだろ。まだまだ若いやつには負けねえよ。
松尾さん、あなたお酒臭いですよ。そういった方は斡旋しかねますんで、まずお酒をやめて後日改めて来てください。
バカ野郎、こんなとこ二度と来るのかよ。
次の方。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Your suit needs to be cleaned, sir.
住所が空欄ですが。
今住むところがなくて。でも仕事は真面目にやります。酒も飲んでません。
では今回は特別に。
もう決定か？
ご実家の住所を書いといてください。
え？なんだ？あ、でもその実家もないんすよ。
ああ、いわゆる路上生活ということですね。では自立支援センターの方へ行ってください。
なんすかこれ？
健康診断や技能講習を受けられますんで。
いや、俺が紹介してほしいのはこういうのじゃなくて仕事なんすよ。
現状では斡旋しかねます。規則ですので。
I hate this part of the system. Because it makes it so hard for people who get fucked to correct their situation.
おい、さっさとどけよ。
どうだ熱意は伝わったか
いや、全くダメだ。
だよな俺も門前払いだ捨てる神はいても拾う神はいないってことさ
まったくその通りよ。どうだい見捨てられた者同士その辺で仲良く飲まねえか。
お前と一緒に住んじゃねえよ。
ホームレスの分際で透けしやがって。
こんなんだったら魚でも釣りに行ってる方がマシだったぜとんだ無駄足だ
腐るなよ。他に方法がある。諦めちゃダメだ。
Hello, sir.
あんたたち仕事探しに来たのかい？
ああ、 ホームレスには斡旋できねえとよ。
それは難儀だね。でもそれじゃ困るだろう。
そりゃ参ってるさ。でも仕方ねえよ。
でも見たところあんたたち根は悪い人間じゃなさそうだな。
お世辞なんていらねえよ。でもありがとうよ。
今夜ちょっとしたバイトをしないかい？
あ？
と言っても雇い主は私じゃないよ。桜川の向こうにスナック街があるんだが、そこにハーバーライトっていうスナックがあってね、ママさんが今夜一晩だけバイトを探してるらしい。
Alright.
スナック？一体何すんだ？
さあね、詳しくは知らんが、仕事をこなせば5000円ほどくれるみたいだよ。
5000円はありがてえ。行ってみるか。
ああ。ありがとな、おっちゃん。
That would help. I wouldn't let you live comfortably, but you'd have food for a couple days.
こんなところで斡旋しないでくださいよ。
何のことだ？
見てましたからね。規則違反ですよ。
まあまあ、規則や法律の中だけでは救えない人間もいるんだよ。これくらいは許されることさ。
はあ、いっつも勝手なんですから所長は。
So he's actually the boss here. Which makes it great, because he's ignoring, like, federal laws to help people out. Which is kind of the point of Hello Work, right? It's essentially a temp agency. That's what Hello Work is. It's Japan's version of it. Oh, hey, look. Remember how I said the map was going to open up all the way up to here? Now, also remember... Oh, hey. I have sub-stories now. We might not do the sub-story... Well, we're going to do the sub-stories. I was going to say we might not do the sub-stories yet, because I want to be able to change jobs, and I can't do that until I do the next part of the story. But I don't want to miss these and have to wait a while to get them later. But yeah, the map opens up all the way up to the train line now. So I can go up there, but I really don't want to go right here right now. And honestly, I don't want to be up here either. But really do not want to be over here. I'm not going to elaborate on that other than I will get my ass handed to me. Hard. Now, depending on how much I end up grinding, I don't know how deep into that rabbit hole we're going to go. But if we end up grinding excessively, I don't think it'll end up being excessive in any case, but... Mysterious seeds. We can't use those yet. So that's fun. Grinding also is really fucking easy in this game once you get to a certain point. So doing any type of grinding before that point is just kind of fucking pointless. We'll be real. Like, we'll fight things we have to fight, but beyond that, there's no point in looking for fights. Kinda. That's not 100% true either. But I will get to that when we get to that. So we're not at that point yet. Hello, Can Man. Actually, can I look at your store without doing a can mission? Yeah, so this is what we can get from him for points. So these are really expensive ones. These are for... these right here are all for the pachinko places. We can also get boosters. So these raise our base healing, speed, or agility and dex values. They're very, very expensive. 100k just for one. It's not worth it. These are charisma and kindness and passion. We can get those pretty easily here. Again, not really worth it, but I'll explain that later. We can also get basic insects here, which the cockroach is a pain in the ass to find sometimes. The main thing for me is right here. These two items and this item. The vintage guitar and maybe the imitation bag. I don't know if we can buy these elsewhere. And then these are for a sub-story, I think. So those 5 items are probably what we would look to spend our points on if we do cans. Because we would not play cans enough to be able to like max out my stats. I don't go that deep. Because you will not be earning that many points. Hello. Oh god. What's happening?
何か事件でもあったの？
彼のせいで川がこんなに黄ばんでるざます。
いやいや、さすがにそれほどでは。
That's crazy.
一刻も早く立ちション。
Oh, yeah, she's talking about somebody pissing in the river. I love the imagery of a man pissing so much in the river that it turns yellow like mustard. Alright, well. Hello, Mr. Policeman Officer. Hey, officer. Yes? Can I help you with something? Nah, but I heard there's some guy draining the dragon into our river. Ah, yes. You caught all that. Bits and pieces. Anyway, what's the holdup? Why haven't you arrested the guy? You have no idea, do you? If we don't catch him in the act, we lack probable cause. Yet somehow the golden opportunity has never presented itself. On top of that, information is only trickling in. We know we've got a menace with a leaky hose, and that's it. All these fucking... all the imagery. It's not great. Well, we've got toilets for that kind of thing. A crime's a crime. Lewd conduct's what it is. Bastard ought to be penalized. Yet he's out there every day getting that sweet release. I pity the fisherman. And the fish. Pretty messed up. Hope you bust him soon. As do I. Listen, you come around here often? I'd say from time to time. Well, if you ever happen to witness this guy in the act of paying the water bill in our poor river, would you help us pull the plug on him? You want me to, like, make a citizen's arrest or something? Yeah, I think you've got the leverage to do it. We'll throw in a reward, of course. I'd throw more of us on patrol if I could, but we've already drained plenty of resources looking for him, and I'll be damned if we piss away more. Sounds like he's giving you a rough time. Okay then, I'll help. I see him taking a squirt. I'll make sure he eats dirt. That's what I wanted to hear. Oh, and the name's Tada. You can find me on patrol here most hours. Sweet. I'm Kasuga, by the way. Alright, Kasuga-san. I'll leave the culprit to you. Contact the station if you catch him. If you would. Sure thing. Oh yeah, where's my phone? I have my phone. If I really was hurting for money, I'd sell Adachi's phone. Wouldn't I? I feel like I would. Hello, gentlemen. The battle bum and the hungry... I love the term hungry homeless. This is just straight up hungry hippos. Anyway. The music just started going. I'm getting 10 yen for each of these fights. Yeah. That it is.
そこ一応質屋さんらしいのよ。
え？質屋ってこれゴミ屋敷ってやつだろ？こんなとこで商売なんてやってんのか。
買ってる人は見たことないわね。あんまりひどいから役所の人が何度か説得しにここの店主に会いに来たんだ。
You can't even get into the
この
building.
ものは全部店の商品だ。勝手なことをしたら訴えるって店主が言い張って平行線みたい。
こんなゴミが商品ね。
匂いもひどいし虫も湧くしで私たちも困ってるのよ。なんとかしてほしいんだけどね。
確かに近所にこんなのあったらきついよな。なんとかなりゃいいんだが。
Can't even get into the building. Alright, well the pisser's back, I guess, because that popped up. Oh yeah, that cop asked me to catch a public urinator. He should be around here somewhere. That'll just pop up randomly though. Wait, that's him. No way, there's 4 of them? I thought it was just one guy. Maybe I can judge the culprit by their posture, if that's even possible. Alright, so it's not this, or it's not the guy on the far right. His hands are too far down, and like he's hunched over really far down. I think he's watering something. I think I remember that. The second from the left isn't him either. I think the guy on the far left is fishing, based on his stance. This guy looks like he's taking a piss. This guy right here looks like he's taking a piss.
Oh.
Hey buddy, you're under citizen's arrest. Little tinkle here, a little tinkle there. Man, if you're doing what I think you're doing, you better stop. Hey, geez, you son of a bitch, I just splattered myself. I take it you're the public urinator then. Oh, is that what you think of me? Treating me like some kind of criminal? Dude, you are a criminal. Anyone who thinks he can take a sprinkle wherever he wants, whenever he wants, is definitely on the wrong side of the law. Who cares? It's not like this affects anybody. Stop projecting your pissing problems on me. I'm not the only one complaining. People have been saying you're polluting the river. Tch, polluting. More like invigorating. I'm just spreading the nutrients. Come get some. God, look at him go. See, this is exactly why the cops are after you. Now cut that shit out. He made a rainbow. Boy, you really like to rain on my parade, don't you? You got a unibrow. Well, I have, sir. What I have, sir, is a gift, a passion for the public and public expression. It is my life's work, my true raison d'etre, and I won't allow you to rain on my parade. Well, you're all the fucking, like, piss innuendos. We're gonna actually use this now so you can see what it looks like. You won't see it very often. I'll try and use it, or let it run each time we use it with a different party member. But it does change a little bit based on which party members you have. And the amount of damage it does changes based on how many party members you have. Pigeon Raid. Alright, I think one more Tenacious Fish should do it. Public Urinator, Miwazawa. That's great. Alright. Aw, nuts. Alright, now come along quietly. And zip it up, man. Be decent. Alright.
しかし、まだなんでこんなに立ちションを。大自然に解き放つ解放感と あっけなく流されていく切なさがたまんねえのさ。
I mean, it's filled with sewage and other shit. It's not exactly the best river.
わかるだろう。全くわからん。
さあ、あとは書で詳しく聞かせてもらいますよ。
くそ、こんなことになるなんて。
ご協力感謝します。おかげで犯人を捕まえられました。
Well, thank you.
こちらがお礼です。
I got a binding.
また何か怪しい人物
Now,
がいたら、
I might be able to wear 2 bindings, but I'm going to put that on Nanba. Because I don't think I can.
ふう、一件落着だな。お、そういえば俺も少し尿意が。
You considered it. He's considering it.
いや、ちゃんとトイレに行かねえとな。
He almost lost. Alright, well. I did get a new piece of gear. I'm curious. Oh, fuck. I lost all the gear I had before, I lost all the gear I had before, but now I have all this shit, which I forgot about. Boost damage done by cold attacks, and it gives me agility. I put the agility on. I also want the mouth guard on Ichi right now. Because, well... yeah, we'll put it on Ichi. Because Ichi doesn't have a way to heal his, mana. And I'll give you this Misanga. Anyway, that mission hasn't popped up yet, so we're gonna head up north. I see it. I got a golden... damn! I got a golden spider as my first insect pickup. That's legit. So, the insects do come in a variety. And that is standard, silver, and gold. Golds are the rarest, obviously. But if you can get the golden insects, they're very helpful for weapon creation, like upgrading. Alright, well, we're in an interesting spot. Oh, hey. Yeah, we're in an interesting spot where I think that's going to take longer than 4 minutes. And we've only got about 4 minutes till break. So we're going to take our break like a minute or two early compared to when we normally do. Then we'll come back, finish that sub-story, and then head towards the bar, I guess.